Well, it's springtime, and all the projects that I put off all winter long are due. Why are they due? Because I was told they're due. Well, we're not working on the orange car today, but we are building the deck. Let's see how it turns out. Wrapped up on this. Just wrapped up the electrical on it. The guy that we bought this place from, literally from that outlet there, he didn't have an outdoor cover on it. He just took a piece of Romex and ran it down to an outlet that was originally here and just stripped the wires back and shoved the black and white wires into the front of the receptacle. Got it all in conduit, got an outdoor box. I had to go buy 2 more outdoor boxes for these outlets here and wrap that up. That lamppost leaning against the fence was right in the middle of my deck, so I took that out. We got 1, 2, and 3 other lampposts, so I'm not going to miss that one. I got some small pin lighting that's going to go around the perimeter of the deck, just so you can see that there's a step up, and then there'll be other lighting that I'm going to hang up here. So we should be wrapped up with electrical. I just got to get, like I say, a couple of those outdoor boxes. Now we can finish framing and possibly even get the start of the Trex decking going today. I don't know, we'll see what my back feels like is what it comes down to. Alright, phase 1 of poolside remodel is done. Got the pin lights in, got the decking done, got the lights up. Boxing this all in. so that I could use 8-foot chunks, is basically what the reasoning is behind that. Phase 2 involves ripping all of this out. So this is what the last owner left us, was this walkway. And then they brought paver stone around here. I am going to rip all of this out, and I'm going to pour cement steps in here. My wife put all kinds of blueberry trees and pomegranate trees and all kinds of stuff back here. This area over here, we've got it smoothed. We tilled it, got it smoothed out. This is all going to be drainage rock. I'm going to put probably about a good 3-4 inches of rock in here, and then it's all going to be raised beds so that the bunnies can't eat everything. So I think the boss found a frog that she's trying to eat. When they built this place, they put the lights for the pool, the controller for the pool, and then this stupid box, and then some electrical. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a simple bar from this white post, bring it over, and kind of L-shape it so that I can hide this electrical box and all this stuff here. And then back here, I'm going to find an antique 7-Up cooler, Coca-Cola cooler, something to just put across there. Maybe a TV on the wall, we'll see. But let's light it up out here. And we can light up the pool too. So we're getting real close to being done with everything. Pour some steps, add in some raised beds, and build a bar. Another spot up here where we are going to put in a whole new sidewalk, whole new walkway, and nothing is centered, and it bothers the hell out of me when stuff isn't centered. I needed more places to sit and drink beer, apparently. So I have actually gotten some work done on the old orange Pontiac here. Not as much as I'd like, obviously, with 50 million other things going on around here, but I ordered a headlight relay kit, so I got that put in here. The main fuse, this little jumper bar right here, they forgot to send me with the kit, but one phone call I got that coming. Also put in a dual relay setup for the electric fans. I got the engine harness put in place. The front wires all put in loom, run through here. I got to redo this because I realized after I ran this one, this engine harness over here, my main power that needs to go up to that main fuse is right here. It can't come over here. It needs to go up there. So I got to redo a little bit of that. I just got off the phone with Ames Performance, and my power steering kit is still on back order. The dash is pretty much ready to go. I got the stereo mounted in there. Wiring ready. I bought those kick panels with the speakers in it. That's all ready to go. This is all, I mean, it looks like a mess, but this is all pretty much ready to have the dash reinstalled. I'm not reinstalling the dash just yet because I just want access for anything that I forgot to run behind the dash so I can tidy it all up and make it look pretty for nobody to ever see again. Got the new carpet sitting out so it's not rolled up in a box, ready to go in. Gauge cluster's ready to rock. I got the headlight. They send you one that comes out to about here. So I got that cut down so it looks correct. Dakota digital gauges are put in. This was kind of a pain in the ass. I was missing the lighter bezel, which I didn't even really realize I was missing it. Taillight lenses are ready to put in. I just haven't ordered bulbs to put in there yet. I've said it here for the last few months. If I just had a good solid 40 hours to invest in this, I could probably get it finished. But oh, I got a new shop chair. This thing's pretty nice. I like it. In the middle of all the chaos of landscaping and building a deck and putting a car together and everything I got going on, I ran to Minnesota for band practice with Tow Truck Tom and the Roadside Rex, which if you've seen a previous episode, that's where the name of this channel came from. We had a couple gigs coming up this summer. The band hasn't actually played together in 20 years, barring the practice we just had a couple weeks ago. But here's a Here's a little snippet of band practice. So that's all I got for you for this week. I've been busy building decks and landscaping and all that crap. And I got a surprisingly good amount of work done on the orange car. I found a couple square bodies that I was basically going to pull the trigger on one of them, and basically they sold before I could even get to them. It seems like these things that people want so much money for them that when there's just even a remotely borderline good deal, they're gone within hours. It literally said on the Facebook Marketplace ad that it had been listed for about 7 or 8 hours, and I contacted him and said, cash buyer, give me a couple days to get to it, and he responded with no holds. So I just couldn't get to it. I have a life, I have a job, I have a business. I can't just drop everything and run. So by the end of the day, it was sold. So it wasn't the best deal in the world. It was a pretty low option square body, but it didn't have any rust. So that's the biggest thing I think people are always looking for. They just don't want to deal with a rusty pile of shit. I put out some feelers trying to find my old '84 GMC that I had when I was in high school. Put it up on the Facebook there and seeing if there's going to be anybody that recognizes. I know for a fact that it stuck around Fargo, North Dakota, well into the 2000s. I used to see it sitting in North Fargo. Obviously, I haven't lived in Fargo for years, so I haven't seen it. It most likely is still in the Fargo-Moorhead area, I would assume. So if anybody knows where it is, hopefully they reach out. I'm not holding my breath that I actually find the truck, but it's worth a shot. See what happens. And it's if I do find it, the guy will probably want 40 grand for it, and it's probably rusted into the ground. So.